Hi guys, it's me, Ron Williams at Ron Williams Fitness Channel. We've had lots of questions about building your back and deadlifts. One of the questions was this: when you do the deadlifts, is that a leg exercise, glutes, quads, and hamstrings, or is it a back exercise? Well, it's both. Depending on how you do the deadlifts will determine how much of it is a back exercise and how much of it works the lower extremities. But no matter what, when you have weight on your body and you extend your leg, no matter what, it's gonna work the quadricep. So I wanna demonstrate something to you today, and I'm gonna show you how to use the deadlift for a back exercise. And I'm also gonna show you how to use the deadlift for your lower extremities. Okay, we're about to start now, but before we start, I wanna explain this to you. Now, when you're doing the deadlift and you're trying to work your back, it's very important to understand this, that in the position of traditional style, you're in this position, and you notice my hips are a little bit higher. If I'm gonna squat, my hips are in this position. But traditional style, I'm gonna bring my legs closer together, which forces my knees to come forward somewhat. I'm gonna grab the bar. When I grab the bar, I'm gonna set my chest, boom! And this position here, once I get to this position, the engagement of the back, the thick part of the back, is when I set those shoulders back and open my chest, and I'm pulling up from that position. It's very important to keep the weight close to your body. So it starts out here, it's on my shins, and as I pull, it rubs up my legs. Finish strep, and as I go down, same motion. I don't want to put the weight away from my body. I lose strength, leverage, and it gets more into my back. But with the back, it's a small movement. The lat muscle itself is an extremely long, expansive muscle. It ties in to this ball in the socket, the humerus bone itself. It ties in and it comes all the way down around into the lumbar or the lower back. It's a long muscle group. So when you're doing the pull-ups, you're building that V shape to build the lats, but the lats also are a thick muscle on your back. When you're doing the rows, you're working what we call the rhomboid, or the thicker muscle group in your back. It's the antagonistic muscle group or the opposite muscle group of the chest. Ooh, and as you pull back, ooh, that's working the rhomboids. But when you're pulling this direction, or you're in the position here and you engage those lats, you're working the thick part of your back. I'll do it again. Here we go. So I've got a hold of the weight, and I'm gonna sit my chest up, and I'm gonna force those shoulders back. Here we go. And make sure it's not a snap, but it's controlled and rolled back. Keeping that core tight, and as you go down, So the objective is not to get the weight up and then bam, or bend over with the weight, but the same way you rolled it up, ride it all the way back down. Control that movement. And that's gonna build your back in a way like nothing else can. I came from a background of powerlifting, and powerlifting really builds the thickness and the size, and exercises like your deadlifts, your squats, your pull-ups, those are the ones that release your natural human growth hormone and causes a tremendous amount of growth. So don't shy away from those exercises. For some people, they're not the funnest exercises to do because they get a little uncomfortable when you go up in weight, and they're just hard. But I like hard. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the sumo style. Now the sumo style is more for a person that wants to get out of their back and stabilize their body, not using as much back, the thick part of your back, and the core. So the sumo, you're gonna get your legs relatively wide, and you're gonna reach down. Notice the angle on my knee. I've taken the angle off my knee now. My glutes are lower and not in this position, but they're lower, and this is, my core is not as involved in this movement. So I can grab hold of the weight, and the objective is drive those heels to the ground, just like a squat. Boom, right there. Same way, down. And on the following video, you'll see this in action. It's talking about how, we're talking about on the next video, how squats and deadlift, how similar they really are. If you modify the deadlift and you do the deadlifts as if you were squatting. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed this particular video. I hope it was something that was engaging, but also informational and helpful to you. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. As I always say, this is our channel. Get your friends and your family also to view it and subscribe. Until next time, God bless you.